course, once the Romans roll up, we start looking for old, reliable Ovid right around the start of the CEs, and Ovid has gossip plenty about the twins. This is where we find a detailed retelling of the story of Niobe, who brags about having more children than Leto and therefore being a better mom, at which point Leto's 2 children slaughter Niobe's children and she turns into a rock about it. This is Ovid's version of a myth that was referenced as far back as the Iliad, so this is pretty classic stuff. Ovid also recounts a few of Apollo's ill-fated romantic exploits, including Daphne, who turns into a tree to escape him, and Hyacinthus, who's into the relationship and then dies anyway. Meanwhile, Artemis, or Diana, is less of a major player and is instead portrayed as a bit of a distant force of nature. For instance, she sends a massive boar to ravage Calydon when its king fails to honor her with the other gods. And this appears to be her default method of conflict resolution / conflict escalation, because according to some footnotes, there are versions where Diana also sends a boar to kill Adonis because Ares, or Mars, was jealous of how much attention Aphrodite, or Venus, was giving him, which is honestly kind of a bro move on Artemis's part. Ovid's version of the myth of Callisto features Zeus / Jupiter taking Diana's form and seducing Callisto that way, at which point Diana exiles Callisto for violating their virgins-only policy. Diana is also referenced at several points in the tale of the unfortunate nymph Arethusa, who is pursued by the extremely horny river Alpheus.